Okay, first title match of the year. Hopefully, we can do a few more of these, but we'd have to beat Kumite for that. I have a lot of admiration for Kumite, a lot of respect for them. They were able to go from a knockout loss to defeating Double Indemnity to one of the best reactions I've seen after winning a belt. It's an incredible journey that they've had. But I do want to try to change things. I would like to get the belts back, play more in title matches. How about you, Brian?
Yeah, like I said at the end of the last match, we finally got our Warzone team title after some bad luck earlier, but it was short-lived. But we're here, gonna get ever, but we'll see what happens. Good luck, guys.
Good luck. Good game, hopefully.
Now, I know you're known for like doing bits for your promos for matches, but today's all about business. So unfortunately for the people watching, Bill will not be doing a delightful bit with Fiance Knowles involved.
I opened all my mail
after the match.
Opened all my mail earlier today. There is no packages coming. We're good. She is asleep. And here we are. And this is quite the test, isn't it? Can we pull this off? I mean, there's everything that's said about Wyld Stallyns is correct. They are one of the best. Brian and Joseph are fantastic. And I know we're known to do the impossible. I'd like to see if we can pull it off one more time. Nothing but respect for the both of them. I won't forgive them for Moulin Rouge, but it's fine. We're still friends. So this is going to be a hell of a day.
Yeah. Couldn't have said it better myself. We know what we're up against, but we put a lot of work into this one. I think we're ready. Let's get it on.
Let's kick this pig.
Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Multiplex Movie Warzone. I'm your host, Kaleb Littleboat Boatman, and today we got a great matchup for you. It's the team's title match. It is Kumite versus Wyld Stallyns. Kumite, the reigning champions, beating Ginyu Force at the end of the year last year, and Wyld Stallyns, former champions themselves, losing to Ginyu Force and then making it way through the #1 contenders match to face Kumite. So it should be an interesting match. Before we go to them, Holzman, thoughts on this upcoming match?
Yeah, it's going to be a very interesting match. One of these teams has a younger guy with glasses whose name starts with a J. And then the other member of their team is an older guy with glasses and a hat whose name starts with a B. And then the other team, weirdly, has the same thing.
It's very similar, weirdly enough.
Yeah, also, Bill said something about kicking a pig. I don't know what that's about, but it's very rude to say to Wyld Stallyns.
We're getting like a very alternate dimension type of thing. I think this is going to be interesting. So let's bring in both teams. And
I never actually pieced all that together. That's actually fucking hilarious.
Me either.
That is very funny. But we're going to get into round one. Round one's going to work like this. 8 different questions, 8 different categories. You get all 8 right, you're going to get a bonus question, 3 repeats and a challenge throughout, or 4 repeats and a challenge throughout the entire match. Because it is a title match. You get 4 repeats because there's an extra round, yada, yada, yada. If all teams are ready.
No. Hold up.
Oh.
Ready.
Okay, now Joseph's ready. So we will get started with your first question, which is going to come in the category of recent releases. What is Eloise going to college for in Last Night in Soho? Holtzman, do you like the Strokes song Last Night?
I am not familiar with the song. I like this
Last
movie.
night. I'm not allowed to sing. Sorry, Cody gets mad at me.
This is true. But no, I like this movie a lot.
That's good.
I haven't seen it.
4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Let's go to Jake.
Fashion design.
Joseph.
I just said fashion.
Brian.
Fashion design.
And Bill.
Holy shit, is it fashion design?
All correct.
Oh my god.
All right, so we'll get into your second question, which comes in the category of the Oscars. Name one of the 4 people who lost an Oscar to Sissy Spacek.
You know what's funny? I asked the Edgar Wright question, and you asked the Oscars question.
See, I wouldn't say that's funny. I would say it's tragic.
That's fair.
Because you're robbing me of talking about my favorite man.
That's fair. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Let's go to Bill.
I don't know. Angelica Houston.
Joseph.
Took me a second. Mary Tyler Moore.
Ryan.
I'm just guessing here. Talia Shire.
And Jake.
I also wrote Mary Tyler Moore.
Mary Tyler Moore is correct. Other acceptable options were Goldie Hawn, Gina Rowlands, or Ellen Burstyn. As we get into your next question in the category of animation, what specific kind of emoji is Gene in the Emoji Movie?
I've seen this twice.
I do want to say I'm mad when Mary Tyler Moore was answered. No one sang it to the tune of Buddy Holly. 5, 4.
You really just want Cody to knock you upside the head.
Pens down, pens down. Let's go to Brian.
I don't know. A winking emoji.
Jake.
Meh.
Bill.
Brian, do we actually share a brain? Is it the winking face emoji?
No, I'm pretty
And-
sure. Nah.
I confused characters. I said the high five.
He is meh. So Jake being the only one to get that right.
But yes, we share a brain.
Never having seen that movie paid off.
The movie is also
So
mad.
random.
As we get into question number 4 in the category of action adventure. What film features performances from Laura Linney, Tim Curry, and Ernie Hudson? But yeah, no, I saw the Emoji Movie twice. My friend and I almost saw it in the theater. And then we were in line to buy tickets, and he went, Cam, I don't think I can do this. And so then we went and saw Baby Driver instead.
3.
Oh, repeat the question.
Okay, that is your first repeat. Kumite's first repeat.
Absolutely. Your question once again in the category of action adventure. What film features performances from Laura Linney, Tim Curry, and Ernie Hudson?
One quick thing about the Emoji Movie. I went with my uncle and my sister to see Dunkirk, and then that movie finished, and then we snuck in to see the last few minutes of the Emoji Movie.
5, 4,
Real,
3,
I would say it's a real step down, but
1. Pens down. Let's go to Brian.
Congo.
And Jake.
Repeat paid off, hopefully. I said Congo too.
Bill.
I blanked.
And Joseph.
Congo and quick timeout, please.
Okay. Well, Congo was correct. Okay, so now we get into our next question, our 5th question, which is going to come in the category of family pictures. What is the specific profession of Tom Baker in 2003's Cheaper by the Dozen?
Nice.
this is Zach Braff.
This is
come
not the Zach Braff one.
I'm pretty sure it's the Zach Braff one, Boatman. It's your favorite Zach Braff movie, which
Not
I know
even
there's tough-
correct.
I know there's tough competition because you love every Zach Braff movie,
4,
especially that Kickstarter
2.
movie.
1. Pens down, pens down. Let's go to Bill.
I don't know. I'm going to guess advertising.
Joseph.
Football coach.
And Bill. Or Brian, excuse me.
I know. Architect.
And Vic.
My latte. He's a football coach.
I appreciate the reference. Football
Thanks
coach
to you,
is-
buddy.
Football coach is correct.
As we get into question number 6, which will come in the category of actors and actresses. What actor has played a king, a garbage man, and an MTA dispatcher? Yeah.
Who made you king? That's a
My dad, I guess.
that's
He died. My uncle pushed him into a ravine full of wildebeests.
4,
Thanks for bringing it up.
3, 2, 1. Pens down, pens down. Let's go to Joseph.
Garbage man's throwing me off. Charlie Hunnam. I don't know.
Bill.
Forrest Whitaker?
Brian.
Denzel Washington.
And Jake.
Denzel Washington.
Denzel Washington is correct.
For the films The Tragedy of Macbeth, Fences, and The Taking of Pelham 1, 2, 3.
What are 3 movies I haven't seen for 200, Alex?
In your penultimate question, category of directors. Who directed 1971's Straw Dogs? I know there's a movie you like that references Straw Dogs at least twice.
There
5, 4,
there is.
2, 1. Hands down. They were extras in Straw Dogs. Let's go to Bill.
Sam Peckinpah.
And Joseph.
One of the coolest names ever, Sam Peckinpah.
And Jake.
Sam Peckinpah.
And Brian.
I did not know this. I said John Cassavetes.
Sam Peckinpah is correct, and with that, I believe Kumite takes the lead, 9-8.
As we get into your final question, which will come in the category of classics. How does Bruno kill Miriam in Strangers on a Train? I was once asked in a match about the movie Throw Mama from the Train. And they asked, what Hitchcock movie does he think his life is based off of?
I was there.
Everyone sat there going, are we overthinking this?
1, hands down. Let's go to Joseph.
I said Strangling.
And Bill.
Shoots her?
And Brian.
Strangles.
And Jake for the perfect round.
Strangles her.
That is correct for the perfect round. So, Jake, we'll be giving a bonus question to you and to you only.
Okay.
You do not need to write this down. What job does Michael Douglas's character have in The China Syndrome?
Still need to see this movie. I think Jane Fonda's a reporter, so he's a cameraman, like a news cameraman.
That is correct for 1 point.
Good pull.
So it is, if I'm not mistaken, 11-10. Kumite's lead as we get into round number 2. Round 2 is going to work like this. Each team is going to get a chance to spin the wheel. If they like what they spin, they can keep it. If they don't, they can spin again, but then they are stuck with it. They're going to get 5 questions in whatever category they get. They get it right, 2 points, multiple choice, 1 point, get it wrong. Other team gets a chance for steal. So categories on our wheel tonight: Kumite strengths of pre-2000 Stephen King adaptations and neon films, Wyld silent strengths of 90s Christian Slater and directed by Tim Burton. We also have horror, war, sports, classic comic book movies, and musicals. So, Kumite, you are in the lead. Would you like to spin first or defer?
So I'm kind of feeling it a little bit. I kind of want to keep it going. I kind of want to go first.
Okay.
What do you think?
Okay. Sure.
If you're not okay with that, that's fine.
No, that's fine. Can I have a moment with the wheel? Please be nice. We had a nice, I don't fuck with you fuck with me vibe the last match or two. Cool. That's it. That's all. All right, cool.
All right.
Yeah.
So,
we'll
just
spin
to
first.
clarify, you are spinning?
Yeah, we are.
Yes.
We are. Yes.
Okay.
Okay. Your first spin is away, and it is going to land on your strength of neon films. Would you like to keep that or spin again?
Well, this was mostly me, so I feel pretty good about it. There's certainly things that we want to avoid.
Yeah.
But I think there is better. Do we want to shoot and see if there's something better, or do you think you trust me that we can do this?
I mean, I'm going to be no help on this one, so if we take it, it's probably going to be all you. So it's how confident do you feel, or do you want to try for something else?
I think there's worse stuff, so I think we should take it.
All right, let's do it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Ultimately, would you like to give Kumite their question in the category of neon films?
Absolutely. Kumite, your first question in the category of neon films. What disease does Ben Grimm's daughter have embodied?
I didn't even know this was eligible because I don't think it got theatrically released.
Five.
I mean, multiple choice. Yeah, multiple choice.
All right, your multiple choice options are A, asthma, B, cystic fibrosis, C, cancer, or D, diabetes.
Anything jump out at you?
I haven't seen this. This is one I have not seen. Can I get a repeat of the options, please?
Absolutely. Your options once again are A, asthma, B, cystic fibrosis, C, cancer, or D, diabetes.
I don't know. Cystic fibrosis came to my head.
Yeah, why not go for it? All right.
Strength level 10. Cystic fibrosis, final answer.
That is correct for 1 point.
All right.
In Luce, what is found in Luce's locker at school?
It's fireworks, Bill.
Okay.
Fireworks, final answer.
That is correct for 2 points. In The Bad Batch, when Miami Man asks the hermit for the location of comfort, what does the hermit want in return?
Okay. Okay. It's I think I have an idea, but I think I need to check the multiple.
Let's go multiple. Yeah,
Just
multiple choice.
Multiple choice.
All right, your multiple choice options are A, gasoline, B, sunglasses, C, a toothbrush, or D, a drawing.
Okay, this was what was in my head. So you want me to just go with what was in my head?
Go for it.
A drawing, final answer.
That is correct for 1 point.
All right.
Should have gone for it.
And that's all right.
Who plays teenager Aiden Hall in The Lodge?
Oh man.
Can you think of what he's been in? You know the guy?
I don't know if it's him, but so multiple choice. Yeah.
Yep.
All right, your multiple choice options are A, Finn Wolfhard, B, Jack Dylan Grazer, C, Jaden Martell, or D, Asa Butterfield.
Okay, I think I know.
Go for it.
I think I'm remembering who it is. Jaden Martell, final answer.
That is correct for 1 more point.
I was hoping you'd
And
do for
your
it.
final
cast.
question. What is Nick Mather's nickname in Assassination Nation?
Oh man, I meant to rewatch this. I need multiple. I think I can get it.
Go for it. Yeah, multiple choice.
Multiple choice.
All right, your multiple choice options are A, Smiley, B, Prince, C, Daddy, or D, Wizard.
I think I believe it's Joel McHale's character, and I think he's Daddy, which is deeply unsettling. But
It is, but go for it. Yeah, go for it.
Daddy, final answer.
It made me uncomfortable reading it. That is correct for 1 point.
Okay, so coming out of that round, I have Kumite at 17, Wyld at 10. Is that what you have, Holtzman?
That is what I have.
Okay, so Wyld Stallyns, we will pull up the wheel, and this will be your spin. And you land on horror. Would you like to keep that or spin again?
The one we didn't want is gone.
Yeah.
Um,
I don't mind
try something
respinning. How do you feel?
What's that? You want to respin?
I don't mind respinning.
I say
feel like we can do better.
We can navigate anything else on here, I think. Respin.
Respin,
Right.
please.
This is the category you are stuck with. And you land on comic book movies.
Okay.
Okay, I will give you your questions in the category of comic book movies. First question. Dick Van Dyke appears as a corrupt district attorney in what comic book film?
I don't know this one, do you?
Me neither. Let's go multiple choice then.
Multiple choice options are A, Sin City, B. Dick Tracy, C. The Spirit, D. A History of Violence.
Baz was my initial reaction. What do you think?
I agree. That's the one that just jumped out of me.
5.
Let's just go with it.
Yeah.
B as in boy, final answer.
That is correct for 1 point. Next question. What kind of item kills Chris D'Amico's mother in Kick-Ass 2?
Oh, his mother.
I haven't seen this, so should we go multiple choice?
I've seen it, but I might get a multiple choice. So let's go multiple.
Multiple choice, please.
Multiple choice options are A. Tanning bed, B. Nail gun, C. Microwave, D. Pool skimmer.
Is it Dandy?
I was thinking Pandy.
Oh
Why
my
do you take
god.
it because you've seen it? I haven't.
Maybe options one more time, please. Can I hear the options? Make sure.
Okay. Repeat of the options. A. Tanning bed, B. Nail gun, C. Microwave, D. Pool skimmer.
I think Dandy was somebody else.
Okay.
Go with A, final answer.
That is correct for 1 point.
Nice.
Your next question. Which member of the team betrays the group to the Corto Maltese people in the Suicide Squad?
That's Suicide Squad. It was.
Five, 4, 3, 2.
Repeat the question, please.
Okay, that is your first repeat. Which member of the team betrays the group to the Corto Maltese people in the Suicide Squad?
I believe it was Blackguard, Pete Davidson's character.
Go for it.
The others are talking the names.
I don't know.
5.
Yeah, Blackguard, final answer.
That is correct for 2 points.
Nice.
Your penultimate question. In what comic book film will you find frequent references to a deadly event known as the Westchester Incident?
Rings a bell, but
Multiple choice.
Sure.
Multiple
Multiple choice, please.
Or multiple choice options are A. Logan, B. Watchmen, C. Superman Returns, D. R.I.P.D.
I feel like it's either Kirby or Bayonetta.
I was thinking Bayonetta.
Or
Should we go with it?
Yeah.
B as in boy, final answer.
that is incorrect. Kumite for the 1 point steal. Your options again are A. Logan, B. Watchmen, C. Superman Returns, D. R.I.P.D.
All right. I think it might be the only one I haven't seen. Maybe it's D.
I was between that and Logan.
Yes, that's right.
Yeah, I think it's Logan.
It's when fucking
Yeah,
yes.
let's go with it.
Three.
Logan, final answer.
That is correct for 1 point steal.
Sorry, Joseph.
So, last question for Wyld Stallyns. What is the profession of the man who is revealed to be Jack the Ripper in From Hell?
I saw this so long ago.
I have a hunch, but
So you want to go multiple?
yeah, multiple choice, please.
All right, multiple.
Multiple choice options are A. Preacher, B. Surgeon, C. Detective, D. Mayor.
Okay, the option I had wasn't on there. The closest is Quaylar.
That was what I was thinking before we went to multiple choice, but I don't remember it. It was just kind of something that struck me. So you want to go with that?
Sure. B as in boy, final answer.
That is correct for 1 point.
All right.
Okay, so coming out of that round, I have Kumite at 18, Wyld Stallyns at 15. Is that what you have, Holtzman?
That is what I have.
Okay, so it is 18 to 15 coming out of round 2. Now we get into round 3, which is the study session round. Both teams selected 2 movies. Kumite selecting Step Brothers in the Apple, Wyld Stallyns selecting Moulin Rouge and When Harry Met Sally. All these questions will be worth 1 point. Everyone will get the same question, whiteboard style, just like round 1, except these are about those specific movies. So, starting off with your first question in the film Step Brothers. When Dale farts during their interview, what 2 things does the fart smell like?
I love you guys for this question.
My first exposure ever to this movie was my brother was working construction, and apparently the guys on his job site quoted it all the time. So he was like, "I need to watch this so I can finish."
And down, let's go to Justin.
Was he your stepbrother though? Onion and ketchup.
Bill.
Onions and ketchup.
Brian.
Ketchup and onion.
And Jake.
Onions and ketchup.
All correct.
It's just 1 point each in the teams, correct?
Yes.
Boatman?
And the team's action is just 1 point.
Cool. Your next question will come in the category of everyone's favorite movie, The Apple. What is the name of Pandy's special drink?
Oh, that's what Pandy is from.
I told you this. I said
I didn't
this
hear you say it.
during
I
the
didn't hear you say that. I'm
I
sorry.
have seen this movie in its entirety.
4, 3.
Repeat.
Repeat the question. Yeah.
All right. I don't know who said it first between Jake and Bill, but they're on the same team. In The Apple, what is the name of Pandy's special drink?
This tastes like special drink. That's from Community. That's a completely different thing
I
entirely.
take hot chocolate mix and I stir it into regular room temperature milk, and I call it special drink.
3, 2, 1. Hands down. Let's go to Bill.
It's Pandy's passionate Pandy special.
And Joseph.
I do not remember that Bim drink.
Jake.
I said Pandy's Passionate Special.
And Bill.
And Brian.
Nope, Brian.
Oh, Brian.
I didn't know. I thought it was green. The green machine. I have no idea.
The only person to hit that is Bill. It is Passionate Pandy Special.
Man, me saying that Bill and Brian were the same person.
It's totally fine. We're gonna
That's thrown me off this entire match. If
I'm
I'm
gonna
being
get used to
honest.
it. It's fine.
I keep calling Brian Bill. Getting your next question in the film Moulin Rouge. Name 2 of the 3 specific personality types that Satine mentions while asking Zidler about what type of woman the Duke is attracted to.
You know, one thing that I can say about this movie is that the colors are very vibrant. There sure are people who act in it at a quality level.
It is a vomit of color.
2,
Yes.
1, 10 down. Let's go to Brian.
I got smoldering temptress. I don't have a second one down in time.
Jake.
Wilting Flower and Smoldering Temptress.
Bill.
Wilting flower and smoldering temptress.
And Joseph.
Wilting, smoldering temptress and wilting flower.
We gotcha. Sorry about that. 23 to 18 coming out of that question. And now your final question in the film When Harry Met Sally.
Absolutely. Your question. What does Sally tell Harry that the man she went out with did at the table after plucking a hair from her? So here's the thing about this movie is like most of the movie doesn't take place when Harry meets Sally. It's false advertising. Like he met her, and then there's a whole movie. Like, what's the point?
1.
It's like How I Met Your Mother. Yeah, it's fine.
Let's go to Bill.
Flossed his teeth.
And Joseph.
Lost his teeth with it.
Brian.
Lost his teeth with it.
And Joseph.
Flossed his
Jake.
teeth with it with
Oh,
floss.
Jake. Jake. Sorry, Jake.
Lost his teeth with it.
Oh.
I'm sorry, Boatman.
It's funny now. It's so good.
This is absolutely Cameron Holtzman's fault. But at the end of the day, we got 25-20 coming out of round 3 as we get into round 4, which is the revenge of the wheel round. This whole match, you've had revenge of Cameron Holtzman saying that one thing about the two teams being similar. But anyway, revenge of the wheel round. The way this is going to work. Of the remaining categories, each team gets to select what they want to give the other team. No multiple choice. All questions are worth 2 points. No steals either, though. You cannot give the team your own strengths, but if you so desire, you can give them yours. So, for Kumite, I'm assuming you would like to give Stallyns their questions first.
Yes, we would.
Okay. So, the remaining categories you can give to them are you can of course give them their strengths of 90s Christian Slater directed by Tim Burton, but the other remaining categories are horror, war, sports, classics, and musicals. What would you like to give them?
I think,
Okay, so we talked about this beforehand.
Yep.
Do you want to go that route?
I think so. Yeah.
You think? I think we have enough of a lead where I think it's a calculated risk that's worth
Sure.
taking.
Absolutely. Let's do it.
Yeah, let's give them musicals.
Absolutely.
Shocking.
Okay. Since I gave Stallyns their questions last time, you get to read the musicals questions. Good for you.
Everybody wins.
All right, Wyld Stallyns, your first question. Reminder, you do not have multiple choice in this round. In what 2000s musical would you find a singer named Blind Mag, a drug named Zydrate, and a character simply known as Grave Robber?
Rent, Hairspray, Chicago.
5, 4, 3,
Repeat.
2.
All right, that is Stallyns. Second, repeat your question once again. In what 2000s musical will you find a singer named Blind Mag, a drug named Zydrate, and a character simply known as Grave Robber?
9.
I'm trying to think of something that was drugs and grave robber. The only thing I come up with was Repo the Genetic Opera.
Which one?
Repo the Genetic Opera.
4,
And I'm a better guess.
3,
Sure.
2,
Final answer.
1.
That is correct for 2 points.
Good call.
Nice.
Context clues, baby.
What classic musical features the songs Wonderful, Wonderful Day, Goin' Courtin', and When You're in Love?
Oh my gosh, what's Cohen Corton?
Going Corton. Is that Seven Brides, Seven Brothers?
Maybe.
Do you have something else you want to throw? You want to repeat or what?
2.
7 Brides for 7 Brothers. Final answer.
That is correct for 2
Let's
points.
go.
What rock frontman directed and starred in the 1986 musical True Stories?
What band?
Talking Heads guy. What's his name?
Which one?
Talking Heads.
Oh, I don't know his name.
Oh, what is his name?
3, 2, 1.
Repeat. He's in third repeat.
All right, you have one left. Your question once again. What rock frontman directed and starred in the 1986 musical True Stories?
I want to say it's David something, but I can't remember. Shit.
5, 4, 3,
I don't have it.
1.
David Smith. Final answer.
That is incorrect. Looking for David Byrne.
Burn.
Your fourth question. What job within the film industry does Judi Dench's character have in 9?
You seen it?
No.
I saw it long ago. Costume design. I don't know.
That was my first
Or
guess.
choreographer.
4,
Costume design.
Costume design. Final answer.
That's correct for 2 points.
Let's go.
Right.
And your final question. Who plays the grown-up Michael Banks in Mary Poppins Returns?
Ben Whishaw.
I believe so.
Ben Whishaw. Final answer.
And that is correct for another 2 points.
Of course.
Yeah.
Okay. So
Tried.
it is 28 to 25 is what I have. 28 Stallions to 25 Kumite as we get into Kumite's or Stallions pick to give to Kumite. So your remaining options are pre-2000s King adaptations and also horror, war, sports, and classic.
Should we still go with it?
You want to still go with it? Sure.
Between those, I'm leaning more towards classics.
Let's go with classics.
I guess we're pretty predictable, but we're gonna give them classics.
Okay. So, Kumite, I'll give you your questions in the category of classics. First question. In A Letter to Three Wives, who plays Rita's husband and school teacher, George?
I still haven't seen this one.
I don't even know what this is.
5, 4, 3.
I'm just going to throw out a random guess. William Holden, final answer.
That is incorrect. Looking for Kirk Douglas. Your next question. What is the profession of Lionel Barrymore's character in A Free Soul?
I was really hoping it was going to be It's a Wonderful Life.
I have no clue.
Yeah.
Say lawyer is always a fun stab in the dark.
2.
Lawyer, final answer.
That is correct for 2 points.
Good
One of
job,
those
Bill.
days, people.
Oh, fucking
Good
yes.
job.
Okay, your next question. What film is about a one-armed war veteran who arrives in a town and begins to unravel a web of secrecy and murder?
Oh, man. Oh, God. No, it's not that. Oh, man.
5, 4.
Matt, do you mind if I use a repeat here?
Yeah, go for it.
Repeat the question.
One.
Repeat the question.
Oh, yeah, I believe that is Kumite's second repeat.
I have that as their third.
Oh, their third, excuse me. Your question, what film is about a one-armed war veteran who arrives in a town and begins to unravel a web of secrecy and murder?
Oh,
What are
my
you thinking?
God. It's like as soon as I hear it, I'm going to kick myself.
5,
Man.
4,
I have no
3.
clue.
2.
Yo, Jimbo, final answer. I know it's wrong, though, but
That is incorrect. Looking for Bad Day at Black Rock.
Black
That's-
Rocker. Would have liked to have gotten that.
As we get into your penultimate question, who directed Somebody Up There Likes Me, The Setup, and The Sand Pebbles?
I believe that is Robert Wise, Bill.
Go for it.
Robert Wise, final answer.
That is correct for 2 points. And the lead. As we get into your final question. What does George hear which breaks him out of his final fantasy in An American in Paris?
What does he hear? Oh, man.
Like a
Or-
horn.
Yeah, I don't remember. I think it's like a boat
One.
horn, final answer.
That is incorrect. Looking for a car horn.
Oh,
Oh, my God.
So, coming out of that round, I have Kumite in the lead at 29 to Wyld Stallions 28. Is that what you have?
That's what I
Wilson?
have.
29 to 28, so only a 1-point difference as we get into round 5. Round 5 is going to work like this. Each team is going to get to pick what they want for their 1, their 2, their 3, and their 4-point question. Categories they will be able to choose from tonight are Sandra Bullock, actors and actresses, crime, comedy, horror, war, romance, and scores and soundtracks. We'll let them pick their categories right now, and we will get back to you right now. Okay, our competitors have picked what they want for their 1, their 2, their 3, and their 4-point questions. Kumite have picked their 4 in comedy, their 3 in Sandra Bullock, their 2 in actors and actresses, and their 1 in horror. Whereas Wyld Stallyns has picked their 1 in actor, or their 4 in actors and actresses, their 3 in comedy, their 2 in war, and their 1 in Sandra Bullock. So we would start off, since you are down by 1, with your 1-pointer, Sandra Bullock for Brian. Brian, your 1-pointer in Sandra Bullock. Ocean's 8 centers around plans to perform a heist at what event?
The Met Gala.
That is correct for 1 point.
Couldn't remember the full name of it.
All right, so I believe we go back to Kumite for their 1-pointer in horror, which would be taken by Bill, if I'm not mistaken.
Yep.
So, Bill, your 1-point question in horror. Naomi Watts and Tim Roth star in what 2007 Michael Haneke directed horror remake?
I have no idea.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Bring 2. I don't know.
That is incorrect. We're looking for Funny Games.
Okay.
Well,
I'm sorry,
say
Jake.
loose.
Wow.
As we get into, we will go back over to Stallyns for your 2-pointer in
War, please.
2-pointer in war for Joseph. What Civil War film features performances from Martin Sheen, Tom Berenger, and Jeff Daniels?
Gettysburg.
That is correct for 2 points.
All right,
And
so
now,
we go back to Jake for his 2-point question in actors and actresses. Martin Mull, Leslie Ann Warren, and Madeline Kahn all appear in what comedy?
Oh my God. This is the
Come on,
greatest day of
come
my
on.
life. Clue.
I don't know why it's so great, but that is correct.
It's my favorite movie of all time. That's why.
You get Clue, I get fucking Funny Game. Jesus Christ.
okay, now we go over to Wyld Stallyns for their 3-pointer, which is going to come in the category of comedy. Who plays Connor's mother in Pop Star? Never Stop, Never Stopping.
What else is she in?
I can't even picture her at the moment.
5, 4,
I
Right,
that's my
Just
way
throw out a
through.
name.
2.
Julianne Moore.
That is incorrect. Looking for Joan Cusack.
I don't remember that.
So now we go back over to Kumite for their 3-pointer in Sandra Bullock.
Absolutely. Kumite, your 3-point question. In Miss Congeniality 2, Gracie and Sam go to a drag club in which Sam ends up dressed like and performing a song by what artist?
I haven't seen this, Bill. This would
I
be
know, I'm
the-
trying to remember. Give me a sec. Oh my God.
5,
If you want to burn a repeat, if you think you can get there.
3, 2.
Tina Turner.
That is correct. for 3
Oh!
points.
Good pull, dude.
Okay. So now here is the situation. Stallyns have to hit their 4-pointer in actors and actresses, or else Kumite does win the match. So, Stallyns, your 4-pointer in actors and actresses. Who appears in the films All the President's Men, Little Big Man, and 1977's The Sentinel? Ryan Haynes.
Oh, sorry, I was
What's the Sentinel?
I don't
Right.
remember the Sentinel.
Ryan Hands.
Ryan Hands.
Oh, my hands. Oh. I
Three.
didn't know that was off screen.
Repeat, please.
Okay. Who appears in the films All the President's Men, Little Big Man, and 1977's The Sentinel?
And I
only know
believe that was
Dustin
your last
Hoffman is in
read.
2 of them, but I don't know if he's in the Sentinel.
I don't know if he is. I don't think he was somebody that obvious. I mean, All the President's Men is Rob
Yeah.
Redford. Jason Robards in there. We can go with him. I don't really know any of these really well.
5, 4,
Jason Robards.
3,
Good game, Kumite. Jason Robards, final answer.
and your winner. And still
Whoa!
reigning Warzone champions of the
Oh
world.
my god.
Kumite, the correct answer was Martin Balsam. Martin Balsam.
Okay.
Correct answer.
Oh my god.
So we are going to go to post-match interviews, starting with our unfortunate second place finisher, Wyld Stallyns. Stallyns, you weren't able to pull off the win today, but you kept it close. How are you feeling?
Go ahead, Joseph.
The one thing that I was really disappointed at myself by, even though the movie's not great, was going too quickly on the emoji movie question and not getting the meh question, because we were going into round 5 1 point behind, and they were ahead of us, and I was worried that would cost us. So at least they were ahead of 3. They were ahead by 3 points. So like it was a bigger difference than just that. Little Big Man I saw once back in 2018, and the only things I remember are Chief Dan Dortch getting an Oscar nomination, Dustin Hoffman having weird old makeup, and Faye Dunaway having weird tonal contrasts in different scenes in the movie. So like, oh well. But yeah, I did consider Martin Balsam in All the President's Men, him or juror number 7 in
Jack
12
Warden.
Agreement. What?
Jack Warden.
That's it. That's him. Or Hal Holbrook, but yeah, we couldn't quite get together. But again, props to Kumite, and we want to try to get back, but we'll see.
That's fair.
Yeah. This
I
one
know,
is
Jay, I know.
largely on me. I mean, I kind of talked to Matt Logan in round 2. I'm not sure he felt comfortable with comedy at 3 in the last round, so that's kind of on me. I'm mad that I missed a couple of the deep cut movies, and I was studied those to death, but somehow I just missed those specific details I didn't think to write down. I imagine we aren't getting a title shot real soon, so I mean, I'm going to take this opportunity to use the R word. I'm going to retire from Warzone. And I guess I'm using the word because I don't want the temptation of coming back. I have had a great time. Joseph is the best partner I could ever have had. I would advise anyone out there who's looking for a partner, or if you have a partner you want to dump and take him, do it. You cannot do better than Joseph as a partner. He has been great. I stuck with this long enough because I didn't want to leave him hanging, but now I kind of figure we're out of the picture for a little bit. So now is a good time as any to do it. I have had a great time in Warzone. But it's just, I want to get back to just enjoying and watching movies and not studying and not looking for questions and just being able to just enjoy movies again. But I want to thank Joseph for all this time that we've been playing as a team. We've done great. We're still going full metal. If full metal's still going, we don't know what's going on over there. But for Warzone, I'm going to call it quits in competitive league trivia. I'd love to come back if you want to have me for, any kind of one-offs or special things you're having just for fun. But for competitive, I'm out. Congratulations to Kumite. You guys did great. Took advantage of some mistakes we made. Congratulations.
I just want to say, Brian, this is kind of the end of an era. You were there, when you were one of the showrunners of this era of Warzone, and it's sad to see. We're sad to see you go. I understand that you feel like it's time. We're gonna miss Wyld Stallyns. You were, one of the big teams. You guys were, one of the teams that were always in title competition once you guys actually started being able to actually play together and not having to break up. So yeah, Brian, we're gonna miss you. This
I appreciate that. Although I don't want to take away from Kumite's win, so I think we should move on to them. But I will just say again, somebody swoop in and put in your applications to be his partner. You can be a winning team easily.
That is fair. Well, thank you, Brian. Thank you, Joseph. And now we go over to our winners tonight. Kumite, you were able to take down Wyld Stallyns, getting your first defense. How are you feeling?
Depleted, I think is a good word for it. Yeah. What about you, Jake? I mean, you've defended belts before, so this is virgin territory for me.
Yes, but this is surreal. Like Wyld Stallyns, I think I would say this even if Brian hadn't just made the announcement that he did. They're in the running. I think the only team that could be in the running for best team of all time other than Wyld Stallyns is the Concept. Like, these guys have just been absolute stalwarts of this community for so long. They've been at the top tier for so long. And coming into this, like, we felt like we had a shot, but we knew it was going to be an immense challenge. And that's exactly what it was. And our calculated risk almost came back to bite us in the end. We wanted to he wanted to avoid musicals. I
wouldn't have got any of that shit, just so we're clear.
They showed why they picked it. They did fantastic in round 4. And it's just, it really is an honor to have played against them. Because they're just an incredible team, and it's going to be weird not seeing them anymore. I know Brian has been just an absolute stalwart of this community for so long, and he's somebody who as a player and as a person I've just respected since I got here. He's somebody who I think has just been, he's just been an example for people of like how to respect it, how to play the game, how to respect the game. And it's going to be weird not seeing him around anymore. But yeah, this is a really incredible win. Bill and I were talking, if we lost, it says on my board, champions don't eat broccoli.
Oh, Beyonce Knowles has a whole plate waiting for me.
Yeah, I had some in the fridge ready. Thankfully, I don't have to eat it because it would probably be soggy and gross right now.
It probably no.
Yeah. I don't want to spend too much time on Brian because, as Brian said, we don't want to take away from your guys' win because this was an excellent win from you guys. It looked like maybe it was going to go one direction, but you guys were able to pull off the victory. What's next?
I guess it's the next team. Jeez, I don't know.
Yeah,
who that's
I guess whoever wins the tournament. I guess, or is there going to be a picture before the tournament?
There will be a picture before that. We're still working out the specifics, but let's say it was Willy Wonka's golden ticket. You could put the golden ticket in anybody's candy bar. What team would you put that candy bar into?
We'll play anybody. You know what would be? It would be really anxiety. It would give me a lot of anxiety, but it would be fun. You know what the people love?
What's that?
They love a trilogy.
They do?
They do love a trilogy.
They do. The people love a trilogy. And it's 1-1 now between us and Double Indemnity. I think that would be a match for the ages. So I think if I had to pick one team, but we will play anybody. I think at this point,
that is fair.
We've proven we have no reason to fear anyone. So
Double will try to get our record up to the point where we can get there. Maybe
you're not afraid of anybody. I am pissed scared of a lot of people.
That's fair. That is fair.
Fair.
Well, thank you to Jake. Thank you to Bill. Holtzman, I thought this was I don't know about you. This was a great match. I thought. I really liked this match. This was a fantastic match. Great way to start off our team's title.
Absolutely. It was close all throughout, and then the gap.
There were so many
and wider.
And lead
The
change.
Revenge of the Wheel round
Yeah.
was insane from Wyld Stallyns, sitting there asking those questions and hearing them just go, I don't know this.
Pulling guesses out of nowhere. It was crazy.
Yeah.
And Bill pulling Lawyer out of nowhere. Like, I thought this was a great match, great post match. We're obviously going to miss Brian, but we don't want to take anything away from Kumite. Played a great match. So thank you to Jake. Thank you to Bill. Thank you to Joseph. Thank you to Brian. I got all of your names right. Thank you to Cameron Holtzman. Thank you to everyone for watching. This was a great match, wasn't it? Keep watching Warzone. You get more great matches. And you only have to pay the price of, watching a match. So that's not too bad. So thank you, everybody. I'm Kaleb Boatman. This is Movie Warzone. See you later.
Bye-bye, boys.
Have fun storming the castle.
Think it'll work?
It would take a miracle. Bye-bye.